In this video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Honbike HF01. It's an award-winning foldable chainless e-bike. Alright, this is Nelson with E-Ryders. Let's go ahead and unbox the Honbike HF01. I want to give a thanks to Honbike for sending out the bike for review. Right away, when you open it up, you got this really nice black styrofoam, really nice and neat, very professional. You got a couple boxes up on top. And the first box is the battery. This is a 36 volt 6 amp battery. And it looks like we have an accessories box. That's the manual for the Honbike HF01. And we have some foldable pedals. We have some reflectors and hubcap. Some foldable keys to go with the foldable bike. And some screws and some Allen wrenches. And the charger. Alright, right away, on top you also have the unique seat. Take off the styrofoam, perfect. One whole piece, less mess, that's for sure. And this plastic covering it. Nice and neat, very well laid out and packed from top to bottom. And that's what it looks like out of the box. And really it's just a few pieces. You have a tire, you have a fender, the seat, and that's it. We set the bike, it comes folded, so there's not much really to put together. We went ahead and utilized the styrofoam that it came with to keep it up off the floor. You just put the tire on, put the 5 screws into each hole, and what we did, we just kind of started it off a little bit. We didn't tighten it down just yet. Because when you do tighten them down, what you want to do is you want to cross tighten them. You don't want to do it clockwise or counterclockwise. You want to cross tighten them. And there are multiple screw sizes. There's small, short, and long. So you want to make sure you use the correct screws. So after we screwed it out, you gave it a little test to make sure we got no wobble and everything's straight and nothing's grinding. It's perfect. And you just pop on the hubcap, real nice, simple, easy. Now we're able to set it up on its own without the styrofoam, with the kickstand, so you can finish, putting the bike back together. And it's a very unique seat. I know it looks weird, but it actually feels just like you're riding on a regular seat. You wouldn't even know the difference. And at the bottom there, that's actually a quick release for the adjustable seat post. But we have to attach the main post to the bike, and it just gets screwed on. You got 4 screws at the very base of the seat post. Tighten those up really, really good. Alright, now time to put together the fender. Just a few screws. You got a couple in the back. And you got one up front. Now it does have an integrated tail light on that fender, so you got to plug it in. So plug in the connectors, lining up the arrows, and squeeze together. Alright, let's get the handlebar up. So we're going to cut the cable tie and raise it up. Really nice, stable latch system on the post. Most are, foldable e-bikes have a wobble. This one doesn't. Then we have the foldable pedals. Remember, left goes counterclockwise. Tighten it up. And the right pedal goes clockwise. Alright, nice and tight. Now we'll go ahead and slap the battery back in there. Alright. Now I put up it's a second kickstand. This kickstand is actually for when it holds the bike when the bike is folded. It's not needed to when you just want to, because it has its own kickstand, but that's just for when it's folded. But it's in front of the battery. Let's go ahead and get the manual, scan the barcode. It'll give you the app to download. You want to download that app because you want to unlock the bike, so go ahead and open it. Then you want to register your bike. On the back of the manual, which I covered mine with tape, but there's some numbers there and scan codes. Enter that in to register your bike, to open up the app. Alright, now it has your bike on the app, and then you're going to have to sync your bike with the app to unlock the bike so you can start riding it. As you can see, it is 0 battery, 0 miles, and when you turn your bike on, bike, when you turn on, automatically looks for the phone, the app, and it gives the information from the bike to the app right away. So you see the bike is on. Now you can see the 62% battery, 5.1 miles driven, and there's a lock and unlock. You can lock your bike and unlock it from your app on your phone. So if you lock it, nobody can ride it away on the electrical power. And then there's some more buttons here for lights and all that stuff. Then on the left hand side, you got your thumb throttle. Yeah. You even have a very unique reverse brake levers. Never seen that before, but it's interesting, and it actually feels pretty good to use when you're squeezing it. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Yeah, so that is the Honbike HF01 all put together. Now Honbike is getting a lot of buzz lately because of its unique design. As you can see, they won a lot of design awards, which I could see why. At first I thought the bike was just a little goofy, but you know what? It has a very unique drive shaft system. Basically, it's chainless. It's all gears, and even with the smaller motor and everything else, it actually rides pretty well. Here's the website. It's going for $1,999 currently. Of course, they could change in the future. They have a few colors available. Let's go ahead and go over the bike and the specs. All right, so here you have the front section. And if you see it, it's almost like it's got like a unibody design. Like I said, you got the reverse brake levers, you got your thumb throttle, you got your display built in, and you got your controls, your power, your headlights, your up and down. Really nice grips too. Got your integrated headlight. Here's the one side that has the fork. There's actually no fork at all, but this is the one side where your brakes are. That strap actually acts as a double secure system if you really wanted to use it to prevent the latch from falling down on one side. Nice flat back black paint as well. Here's that midsection with the latch for the middle to unfold your bike and fold it back up. Again, like I said, you got the foldable pedals, which there's to give you a couple more inches of space if you're storing it somewhere. And there's a key to unlatch the battery from its compartment. Of course, you'd have to put the kickstand down. That's the kickstand when it's in the foldable position. So you do have to pull that down to remove the battery. You can charge the bike with the battery inside, of course. And like I said, you do have that quick release for the bike seat. So you can adjust it to your desired height. Surprisingly, this can actually seat a little over 6 foot, believe it or not. I know it looks like a smaller bike. And there's their rear hub. It's got a 250 watt motor. The battery is a 36 volt 6 amp. You can get 15.5 miles per hour on this, about 25 miles range. Max capacity on this bike is 265 pounds. And there's a rear taillight. It's also integrated into the bike and the battery. Yeah, so there is the Honbike HF01. Let's go ahead and unfold and fold the bike a couple times so you can see what it looks like. So we're going to fold it up right now. We just took off the strap that was holding the latch. Like I said, we use it just as a little extra protection to keep the latch from falling down on accident if you might bump it. You pull the latch down, handlebars straight down, nice and easy. Now just unlatch the middle part. It folds. You put the kickstand down, get that out of the way already. Now the pedals are right in the wrong spot, so we're just going to move the pedals. That's it, and it sits on its own just like that with the kickstand. And it's really light, so it's light enough to easily pick up and throw in the trunk of a car. You can put it in a closet. If you have an RV camper, you know, you could probably tuck it underneath a bed or a bunk or something like that. It's real convenient. Alright, so let's go ahead and unfold it. Basically, it's the reverse of folding it up. Alright, latch it together in the middle. Put the regular kickstand down. Fold up the handlebar. And latch it. Unfold your pedals. And then put the other kickstand up, and you're good to go. What's unique with the drive shaft system is it's, even with the 250 watt motor, you're getting really nice torque. It's a smooth, really smooth ride. You don't feel any lag whatsoever like if you were driving a regular chain hub motor. This is giving you like direct power quickly. Even going downhill, the brakes are working fantastic on the disc brakes. Here's a little close-up of the rear hub there. And what's interesting is that this bike comes with a bunch of sensors. Basically, they're like they're kind of like accelerometer or gyroscope sensors. When you're making a turn and you're leaning into the turn by at least 30 degrees, it's going to shut the motor off. So it's going to slow you. So it's going to turn the motor off while you're making a sharp turn, because it knows when you're turning, because you're leaning into it, It's so you don't get into an accident. So it's not the motor's not still running while you're trying to make a sharp turn. Not only that, but when you're going uphill, it knows when you're going uphill because the sensor senses it, and it will actually help you by giving you more power. And you can see, like I said, that post for the handlebars is stronger than most. There's no wobble. A lot of foldable bikes have a lot of wobble in that on the handlebars. This doesn't have whatsoever. So that's a really good design. I highly recommend it. At first, I didn't think I would like the Honbike HF01, but I was really impressed. Now, if you're interested in checking out this bike on the website, go to their website. Links are down below in the description. And again, my name is Nelson. Please like and subscribe. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Peace.